What we're doing is we are grinding one valve into the valve seat, and so that it will be airtight and make its highest efficiency. Now, here's a little trick of the day, or a little trivia for the day. Do any of you know a car, an automobile that's on the road today that has absolutely no gaskets? None. Zero. Zip. Nada. Now, I would have said, before I heard the answer, I would have said, hell no. Everything's got a gasket. I mean, there's gasket everywhere. All right. Well, let me tell you something. What I heard. On all Formula One cars, all of their engines are so precise. They don't have head gaskets. They don't have cylinder gaskets. They don't have O-rings. They don't have nothing. Because all of their surfaces right here are machined absolutely perfect. And then of course they're taken apart, and I believe they're like flats. I mean, not flat. They're like straight 6 cylinders. These are Formula One cars, and their engines produce 700 or 800 horsepower, but they're red line at 17 or 18,000. So they have a big engine that puts out a lot of horsepower, but it's basically a very big motorcycle engine on steroids. That's how they work it. And that's why they have so many gears to go through their power band. But I didn't know that they didn't have head gaskets or any of that kind of thing. What we're going to do here is, these valves don't have any gaskets. They can't, because gaskets would be, you know, to make them airtight. We're going to slowly take this edge of the valve, right down here, and we're going to use our grinding paste, and we're going to grind into the valve. And that's called lapping the valve, because we're lapping the edge right here. We're lapping the edge into the valve seat here. And we'll do the same on this side. Now we can say, okay, how can you tell if it's leaking? Well, or if it's airtight. I'll tell you how we do that. Okay? We could get some, it's called valve dye. I don't have any. It's very thin, blue, beautiful blue dye. Looks like that stuff. And what we do is we put the valves in here, okay, and we hold them in here after we think that everything is okay, that everything is tight. And then we turn this over, and we run a little bit of the valve dye. We'll run it in the intake right here. It'll go down here. Well, we'll probably do it like that. Well, no, I guess we can't do it like that. It'll be the other way. We'll put some blue valve dye in here, or you can use gasoline. You can use any kind of, anything that may get past the valve. If the valve has got a perforation or a, I'm getting damn old, you know that? But I still got all my hair. It's pretty good at 50. If you still got all your hair at 50, you're not doing too bad. Rock on! Okay. That was a me moment. Then we'll check and see if the valves are leaking. If nothing comes out of these two areas, then we know that the valves have seated correctly, and we'll go on from there. The one thing I did notice about here, I want to show you, I noticed, and you got to pay close attention, is there is a very fine line all the way around the cylinder where the seal is for the cylinder to the head. But there's right here, outside that line, is a little tiny burn mark. And that tells me that either the head wasn't tied down as much as it should be, or maybe it was warped a little bit. And that's why we're going to deck this and clean it and go through all this. And I do apologize that Fuck no, I don't apologize, all right? Fuck off. I do apologize to our public that I've taken so long. But quality takes time. And you can suck my... Excuse me. Let me gather my thoughts. I think it's late. And I'm going to go to bed. Thank you for watching, all my loyal fans. I hope that you've enjoyed watching the videos as much as I have making them. Rock